This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga, dudes and dudettes. This is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the SH Figuarts Goku Black. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in the new standard Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts packaging. Turning the box around, we can see multiple panels showcasing the figure in multiple posing positions with his different interchangeable parts and accessories. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here's Goku Black out of the box. And man, this is a really rad figure. I think it might be my favorite Dragon Ball figure to date. He is just so incredibly cool. Taking the Goku character and kind of making him an evil doppelganger is pretty rad, and I am so stoked that we have it in SH Figuarts form. He is an amazing figure with a great amount of accessories, and I cannot wait to check him out with you guys. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a look at the accessories. So Goku does come with a good amount of accessories. Starting off, he comes with 2 interchangeable head sculpts with 4 sets of interchangeable faceplates, 9 interchangeable hands, and 2 effect pieces. So with accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at Goku Black. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at Goku Black. Now this is a very cool figure that I could not have pre-ordered fast enough. I am so stoked that my buddies at Ageless Geeks were getting him in because, man, such a cool character. He's basically evil Goku, you know, Dark Goku, Shin Goku, pretty rad. Now, he's not technically, you know, Son Goku, kinda, sorta. He's almost like a clone with one of the villains, you know, like, used one of his wishes from the Super Dragon Balls to, like, encapsulate his aura into Goku's body. It's a really weird story arc from Dragon Ball Super, but either way, the character itself is pretty rad, and I'm so glad that we got it in SH Figuarts form. So as you can see, the figure looks great. As usual with all SH Figuarts figures, you know, they've been doing really good, even better and better jobs with their Dragon Ball Z line. It is the premier Dragon Ball line out there, and just holding this figure and, you know, playing around with him a little bit, he feels like the most put together and the most sturdy figure out of all the Dragon Ball figures that I've played with from SH Figuarts. He's definitely the most solid, and I do appreciate that. So as you can see, the sculpt and the paintwork all looks fantastic. You know, you don't really get a whole lot of extra paint because all the pieces are, for the most part, molded in the color that you see, even like the waist sash like that. There's a little bit of paint on the boots and whatnot, and of course the face looks pretty good. You even got the green earring right there. I think that looks rad. So again, if you haven't really seen anything from Goku Black here, I really suggest looking some stuff up online and whatnot. He's pretty rad. We also get the ring on that finger, which I think is pretty cool. So let's look at some of the accessories. So we do get interchangeable hands and faceplates. So you can see I got this kind of like a 2 in the pink type of hand right there. You know what I'm saying? Pink. Get it? No, you don't get it. Anyways, so those are just on your standard pegs like that. What I did notice, the hands on all the interchangeable hands are a little gummier than they've been in the past, which is actually a good thing because the gumminess of that plastic from the hands will adhere and go onto those ball pegs on the wrists a lot easier, and that's just really smart. I'm glad they did that. You know, companies like Mezco do that for their figures, so I'm glad they did that. We get interchangeable faceplate for this specific head. So this is the standard one it comes with in the box. So what you do is you pull off the bangs like so, and you pull by the ears, and you can take it off like that. And you can see them peg holes right in there. And you could take in this more, little more angry face, kind of looking to the side and whatnot. Put that one on like so, put the bangs back on, and then you have a different look like so, which is pretty rad. And also get an interchangeable head completely, so you take that off by the neck peg, and we can bring in his Super Saiyan mode like so, which they call Super Saiyan Rose or Rose, which I think is ridiculous. Rose, that sounds so dumb, but I'm calling it Super Saiyan Rose, which is the pink hair and whatnot. I actually think that looks really freaking cool. It kind of looks like strawberry ice cream. Strawberries. Oh, that looks really rad. There is a slight airbrushing you kind of see, and see if I could darken up my camera here. You can kind of see the dry brushing a bit. A darker pink that fades into a lighter pink, which I do like quite a bit. So same with this, another interchangeable faceplate. You just kind of pull on the bangs like so, take the faceplate off like so, and that's not quite on the peg. So let me get that on there a little better like that. So there you go. And then we can get in, I believe it's this one right here. And this is a more of like a shouting, you know, going into Super Saiyan mode or a battle type of a screen face like that. And we get something like so. So that looks really rad. That is definitely going to be the way I display my Goku Black, like that, with a pink hair and that screaming face. I just think that looks very, very cool. So pretty rad. We also do get a couple other accessories here. We get the Black Kamehameha, which is kind of like a dark version of it, the standard Kamehameha, but it's pretty cool in this really deep, clear purple plastic. A little bit of fading in the black paint right here. The black fades into this purple, and it looks really cool. I hate putting these little effect beams into this little thing, but what's really cool, each individual piece is molded at the tip in a certain way, so it only really fits into that one slot right there. So they all have a certain area to be on the center ball like that, but that's pretty cool. It even has some finger slots molded in there to where you can actually like pose it, and the head just fell off again. You can actually pose it in hand, as you saw at the beginning of the video. And man, this head is just not staying on, so hopefully I can get that on properly like that. So that's pretty cool. So we take this hand off right here, and I'm going to put on this more like karate chopping hand. What's really cool, he actually came up with this effect piece as well, which I like to call like that's like the, what do they call the Psylocke sabers, the side blades or something like that? I think they're called side blades, like Psylocke from the X-Men. He actually has a weapon like that. So you take that hand right here and kind of just slide it onto that like so, and there you go. Then you have his like side blade type weapon that he pretty much, like, I don't remember if he killed, but I know he stabbed Vegeta like right through the heart or something like that in the show, and he just nailed him really, really hard. So that's cool that we get that. I'm really excited that we actually get multiple effect pieces with this figure, because some Dragon Ball figures don't come with any effect pieces, which should not be a thing. So it is what it is, but he's awesome, and I know for a fact he's already going for high prices. He just came out, and he's already going for over $100 on the aftermarket. So, man, if you missed out on this pre-order, count your blessings, or count your blessings if you do have the pre-order, because you do not want to pay those crazy eBay prices and things like that. So, very, very cool. All right, so let's take a look at the articulation now. So the head and the neck are ball jointed, so that rolls around like so. It does turn left and right. Up about that far, down about that much, rock side to side, arms can go full 360, can go out about that far. Little sleeve pieces on a separate little peg like that, so it rolls around. Doesn't really hinder articulation so much. We do get a very nice butterfly joint in there. You can see that. That works out very well. It helps you bring the arm across the body like so. It does rotate at the bicep, double jointed elbows, rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist. We get a double ball peg in the midsection. That rolls around like so, does turn left and right, crunches forward about that much, back about that far. So, we should crunch forward a little more, but it's not too terrible. Pivot side to side pretty good. We got hip joints that kick forward that much, back very, very far. Can do the splits about that much, which is pretty nice, and it is those newer hip pegs, which I do like. Rotates on the peg up there. We got double jointed knees with that sculpted pant leg over the kneecap, which is very nice. It does not rotate at the boot, but it does, the ankles are on ball pegs. I actually popped it off thinking I broke it, but nope, it's just on a ball peg. So those go up and down, rotate, rock and around, do all that, and we do get toe articulation. So overall, I actually think this might be, man, it might be one, if not my favorite Dragon Ball SH Figuarts figure that it's in my collection. Man, he's awesome, and I don't know what it is. Maybe just because I'm kind of like into the dark characters and the evil bad guys and evil counterparts and whatnot. But he is freaking really cool. I like the look. I love that like strawberry pink hair and whatnot. His accessories are rad with that like side blade again, and the dark Kamehameha and whatnot. I think it's so cool. So man, if you pre-ordered him, you be glad you did. And if not, try and find him as cheap as you can. But he really is worth the price tag right now. He is such a great figure, and he is definitely a must get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Goku comparison, here he is standing next to a few other SH Figuarts Goku figures in my collection. And just for fun, here he is standing next to little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the SH Figuarts Goku Black. Now overall, I just think this is a great Dragon Ball figure that we have gotten from Bandai. In my opinion, he might be the best. I love the fact that we get all these interchangeable parts like those heads and hands, but I really love his accessories in those effect pieces. That side blade type weapon and the black Kamehameha are epic, and I absolutely love them. Great paint, great sculpt, great articulation. Just make this for one truly awesome action figure. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.